Hello, hello. Wow. I was just on my couch watching some streams about what's going on with the township. And if you haven't seen it, I was on the Dalton Trustees uh, page. There's a few people streaming this that Tiffany Henyard is no longer going to be able to run for township supervisor. This is crazy. Let me give me a second to set up a little bit here. Um, that was pretty chaotic. I'm sure the stream is still on, but we're gonna watch the point where it all happened. It was a lot of yelling, a lot of. I mean, Henyard did not look like she was in control at all. So let me see if let me try to get my stuff together real quick. I'm not gonna be on for too long, but I just wanted to um, just to have an understanding like what happened. What happened here? So give me 1 second before I jump on in. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me for a little bit. But it was such a chaotic situation. I was like, you know what? Instead of making a whole video about it, let's just talk about it right now. So let me get my stuff together for a second here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Um, yeah, this is crazy. I mean, I guess you could say it's to be expected. Instead of making it, but let me get all my stuff in order before I rewatch it. Cause I think I need to rewatch it. There was a lot going on. I was wondering what she was screaming about. Like what exactly went wrong, and is it possible that is she going to try to challenge this thing, or what that would happen? So let me give me a second. And let's see here. I forget, how do you activate this thing? Let me see something. YouTube. Wait, no. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's see. If I can't do this, I'll just okay, activate it. Can it work? I guess I can't get that to work right now, but it doesn't really matter. Let me just jump back into what I was looking at before. So looking at myself, and see exactly what went down. So this was the election process for the township, right? This is the township caucus. This is the Democratic township caucus, right? So the major political parties, Democrats, Republicans, hold this caucus today. I think the Republicans had one earlier today. I think from what I remember, they're selecting candidates for various township positions, including supervisor, clerk, assessor, highway commissioner, and trustee seats. Residents participating in the caucus affiliate themselves with their respective political party. So the election, I guess we call it a consolidated election, is scheduled for April. The caucus determines which candidates will appear on the ballot for the voters to choose from. So there's several independent and non-party candidates. So the problem is Henyard had to kind of win this situation here because she could not win. She could not go as an independent. She didn't get the signatures, so she had to go in this situation, and the people supposed to have voted for her, right? Because the point is, she didn't have enough signatures to run as independent. The independents, I think, is going to be Nate Fields, a few others. Then you got Harvey Mayer, Christopher Clark. Then you had some other people as well. So obviously, Henyard publicly announced her intent to maintain her seat and was sending text messages to the people in the township to come in and vote for her. So this is where we are. And I guess at the end of this, she gets voted out. And there was a lot of back and forth and yelling. And anyway, I want to watch this here. She did not look happy, clearly. Yeah, she said it was not fair. Like there's some stuff going on that I didn't understand. So I mean, or she just lost, and I guess we'll hear from her eventually. She was on Facebook Live earlier to tell people to come through. So let's just watch this together at the moment where everything kind of went, I guess, wrong for her.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The chair recognizes Mayor Jones, County City.
Let me see if I can get this louder. I'm sure news, they're gonna have a better audio situation, but let me see if I can get this to be louder, because there's a lot going on. Let's see. Try to get this a little louder. All right, let's see now.
Made motion to adopt the rules of the caucus from our last committee meeting held on November 21st, 2024.
And I second that. All in favor of the rules being adopted, say aye. Aye. The rules are adopted. Next order of business is the appointment. Quiet, please. Next order of business is the appointment. We shall appoint the election judges.
Why they don't have mics? Like, why didn't this? Why don't have? I don't. Whatever. Okay, so maybe you guys can hear it. I have terrible hearing, but I wish they had mics.
We shall appoint the election judges. We shall appoint the election judges. The next outburst will be removed from the caucus. The election judges are as follows: Kobe Chapman, Jason House, and Chief Judge Kiana Gelter. The parliamentarian for this evening is none other than Bert Olson. And our secretary is Casey Ness. We have our Sergeant of Arms, Edward Bowman, and Assistant Sergeant of Arms, Perry Steele. Next, we're going to open the floor for nominations. Excuse me. We're going to open the floor. You have not been recognized. Okay, but how y'all going to meet all the people? We're going to open the floor
So have a seat.
Carl Washington has been recognized for the great city of Arlington.
All the people are outside. How you starting a meeting without the people?
Please proceed, Mr. Washington.
People are outside.
So Henyard is saying that there's people outside, and the polling Harris is not allowing them in the building or in the facility. Is that wrong? I mean, I don't know anything about caucuses. Come on, dog. My dog is eating food right now. It's making a loud noise, and there's nothing in the bowl, dude. So she's saying that there's people outside, and is any footage of that? I don't think they have it in here, but she's saying that there's people outside, and they're purposely not being let in. So what's going on here?
Y'all didn't let the people start coming in at 6:30. Y'all gotta let the people leave. This is not right. Y'all have to
Get out. Come to the front.
Is this how it's supposed to work? Has anyone been in a caucus before? Is this how it's supposed to be? Okay, so she, what people? Is there people that are not allowed to get in the building? It seems like a lot of people already there. I'm just a little confused here. I'm a little confused. So I guess her concern is that they were held back somehow, and that's why she lost. Like, let me see.
Please repeat your motion, Mr. Washington. I make a motion to nominate the Napoleon Harris slate.
Come on now.
Betsy Matthews for Highway Commissioner, Antoine Russell for Township Assessor,
Okay, this doesn't look right. I mean, does it, guys? I mean, I don't. Is this how it's supposed to go? I'm just saying, this looks kind of weird. I mean, is this how it's supposed to be? Is this legal? Hopefully it's legal. I mean, because you know exactly what's going to happen. Henyard's going to challenge this. She's already got the lawyers probably linked up. Was this legit? Anyone in the comments, let me know. Was this cool? Like, is this how it's supposed to go? Donna says as long as they had a quorum, which they allegedly did. She didn't lose the meeting. Didn't start until 7 Central. It just started. Brilliant Disguise says no. This is normal. This isn't normal. But then a barbecue said this is how it goes. Miles says lawsuit incoming. So it called start on time and Tiffany's late. And she's late for everything. So this is at least one lesson that she's gonna learn. Well, it looks like it's too late. Well, who knows? You gotta be on time. Can't be late. Especially if this is your whole $250,000+ a year career is on the line. You gotta show up on time. This is like this was it. She didn't have the signature. She couldn't run as independent. Why do you not get all your people in there super early or whatever? But it definitely got a little chaotic. I mean, we'll play the rest. $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Fadi Gaming, Alu Akbar. Appreciate that. God is great. I've been waiting for this day just in time for the winter cool. I hope it sticks. I hear that. Let me see. Absolutely, it's all legal. She's mad because her people were outside and late. Walter says her boyfriend car wouldn't start. That's a funny joke. I mean, that car looks, he drives a better car than I do. She was doing an exclusive interview. Damn, that's just great. Ryan's yelling, can you just play it? Oh, sorry, Ryan. I guess you don't want to hear my voice. All right. You're the boss.
So they can be heard. You don't do like that. Let the people come in a line. Dictatorship. Y'all got it. You don't do like at the township.
Motion has been seconded. All in favor of the Napoleon inflation and say aye.
Out of here. She's out of here. She's out of here. She's out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's out of here. She's out of here. She's out of here. Get out of here. She's out of here. Don't that? Yeah, she's voted out. She's out. She's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Get her out of here. Security, get out of here.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. See Cuz Love. Appreciate that. And John Luna, I haven't seen you in a minute. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Let's play the rest of this.
She cannot run. Yo, this is crazy.
So this is my initial thoughts. She's gonna challenge this. This has like recall vibes from what I've seen. Again, is this how it's supposed to go? Right? Because when you're doing these kind of things, you want to make sure everything is up to standard of code. So she can't find any way to challenge this. She's going to say you block people from coming in obviously she's trying to communicate. She's getting shouted down. He does the vote. And I think Napoleon Harris is running for township supervisor. Is Napoleon Harris is running? So I don't know. Again, what do you guys think? I have no idea how this works. Phoenix says she will absolutely challenge this on every technicality. I mean, her career, her livelihood is on the line, so of course. But she should. It'd been nice if she would have showed up on time. I don't know if what she's gonna use to say people were getting blocked or whatever. But also just get on time. Show up on time to the most important things in your career or your life. The attorney is there. I'm sure what they tried to ensure that it was legal. I mean, well, I think that's Olison. He's been there forever. So there's tons of lawsuits going back and forth anyway. I don't know. He's been there for a while getting the lawsuit. So let's see. This is how a caucus works. The starting time was posted 48 hours in advance. There was an agenda. They have a quorum. So yes, all legal. Okay. Any other? Let's see. She had no shame. No, she never has shame. She has no shame. She'll go down yelling and screaming. She don't care. Let's see. Brother, not trying to get copyright strike. I'm not worried about copyright strikes. Let's see. No, this is a small town. This is how it's been done forever. They don't do primaries. They have a caucus. No, I'm just saying in terms of that situation, what exactly, that whole situation, should have been everyone able to be calm a little bit? Is there I guess the situation is right now, and I'm just going by what she is going to use to challenge this, because she will, is that were all the people that were there allowed to come in? And again, like I said, if it's late, it's late. She was saying that they came on time. I think that's what she said, but we'll see.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for you.
As a recap, the Democratic slate that will represent Thornton Township at the April 1st consolidated election reads as follows. For Supervisor, Napoleon Harris.
For those who don't know, that man that's reading it, his name is Napoleon Harris. So I guess he'll be in the running for supervisor.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry for muting it again, guys. I'm sorry, but I have some super chats here. WGN, thank you, Marine X, for the $5 super chat. Has an article that was published a few hours ago, which explains what's happening. Okay, we'll maybe look at it before. The lawyer explained they took over because of the corruption. Okay, thank you, Demi Rose, for the 499 super chat.
Chris Gonzalez, Mary Yvonne, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out and participating in the caucus.
Yeah! Yeah! Get her out of here. Get her out of here. It's a wrap for her. It's a wrap. She's gonna tell her story, but hey! You got one lone supporter.
Look what they did. This was a political hostile takeover.
Hey.
A political stronghold. Y'all had a whole party booked. That's not making me go outside.
One of Tiffany's supporters. We ain't paying no attention.
This whole party.
Yeah. Time to take our town back. Time to take our Thornton Township back. We got to take it back. We got to take Thornton Township back.
Oh, I see a comment from KC Cat. Appreciate you coming in. At the caucuses I attended, they can get wild. There's a start time. There's usually no entry after start time. I've heard she had vans picking people up and was late. Gotta be on time. You gotta be on time. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, I mean, to lose that much money as an income because you couldn't get people to the spot on time, that's pretty sad.
Hey, all right. What up, man? Yeah, it's over with. It's over with. She didn't have a whole slate, so she couldn't even run. Time is up for the time is up for her. The time is up. The people are uniting to change this reality. We can't depend on nobody else, and nobody's coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. Next day is Clean House 2025 in Dalton.
So it looks like this is it.
Mary Avant, that's one of the trustees elected. We got 2,000 people watch.
All right, looks like I guess that's mainly it. So she cannot run for supervisor under what happened just now, right? She didn't have enough people. She couldn't run as independent. She didn't get the signatures, and the caucus has decided to run in a situation here. As much as I guess me checking out local politics in terms of what's happening here, yeah, it can get a little emotional, it gets a little chaotic. But it seems like at the center of all of it, it's usually Henyard that has some level of chaos that she brings. And the moment that she needed to be the most organized, doing things, at least not to say the right way, but getting things done, she couldn't get enough people to show up on time. If she had that many supporters there, the entire room looked like there were no supporters there of hers. So we'll see now. I think she's probably going to challenge, and it may work, it may not. I mean, she was able to beat the recall, but that's Dalton stuff. This is Township, probably a whole different situation altogether. But the amount of issues she had at the Township supervisor, I remembered interviewing Sandra Tracy, in charge. She was in charge of HR, and the things that she talked about and how she was treated, being locked out, working in her car, not getting paid, her suffering health issues because she didn't get paid. The amount of lawsuits from former Township employees show that Henyard is just not a great leader. Regardless of how crazy this situation is, she's just not a good leader. I don't really see how anyone could really argue that point. Now, is all this based on her energy? Like, I think a few people said karma, like when you throw out negative energy, you get it back, and especially in politics, where things can get very nasty and personal. And for many of those lawsuits that we talked about on the channel, everything seems to be retaliatory. If you don't ride with her, she finds ways to make your life miserable or straight up fire you. So this isn't the biggest surprise. I just didn't know it was going to be so quick and dramatic. I thought it would have had like people commenting, like residents commenting, but I guess this is how caucuses work. At least first time I've seen one. George with a $19.99 super chat. Appreciate you. Something is coming down the pipeline for her. It's like the powers that be knows something is coming to her, and this was so last minute. We'll see. I mean, it's possible she may get charges even after she gets voted out. Just because you get voted out, the feds there's still laws that either potentially were broken, and they're gonna have to deal with that. So just because she obviously right now as we speak, she has lost the Township. She's a lame duck supervisor. She is only there to finish out the term. So she has to continue to work because I'm sure she wants to get paid, continue to show up, I mean, at this point now, I'm assuming we will still cover some of the township meetings. I guess everyone's going to show up now. They still got to find another trustee. So that's going to have that thing. Now, Dalton, that's a whole nother situation. She's still the mayor of Dalton, obviously, and she's going to probably try to be elected there. But that's it for the township. Again, right now, I think she will challenge, but yeah, this is it. I think all of the things that she has done, the energy she has put herself out there, the fact that she has done so much, has so much issues with the Dalton stuff, it bleeds over to the township because Dalton is in the township. $9 super chat from C Fuzzler. Appreciate it. Napoleon is from the area. He played for the Kansas City Chief and then became state senator. He is well known in the area. Yeah, cool. It's funny. I don't recall him, but I'm a Giants fan, and the Giants are the Giants at this point. Yeah, I see like a few like local sports athletes, they jump into politics. So yeah. Liza Jean Williams said procedure at the caucus was weird. Okay. She knows, Casey Cat says she knows Dalton is next and she must be scared. Michael Marsh says happy for the people in the township to at least move past this and work to get back on track and do what's best for the residents, especially those who rely and need services. I mean, that's really what the township is about. And that's something that I learned. I mean, I didn't know what was a township and stuff like that when I first started covering the story, that it's really just for people who need services, people who need the food boxes, the stuff, help pay for bills. Like, the spiel that Henyard spits out and everyone finds annoying, but that's what they're supposed to be doing. When she says, we help you bury your loved one. Yeah, that's the idea. The idea for the township is for people who are having some issues financially. At this point, who does it? Like, everyone's suffering financially at one point or another, that you go to a township and they can help you pay for certain items. I mean, that's really it. That's what it's about. I recognize the bald dude. He's one of the, he's probably one of the reporters for one of the Fox stations. I'm sure you guys know. I don't know. Was that Fox? I can't see the mic. Let me see if I can hear it. Wait. There I go, messing up the audio. I don't remember what I did. What I do? Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, duh. Well, unfortunately, I can't hear anything he's saying. I think they asked the question. I'm sure you guys will check out some of the news articles and some of the reports that's going to probably pop on YouTube either tonight or tomorrow. If it's based on time and they start on time and they do what they're supposed to do on time, I don't know what kind of argument Henyard is going to be able to come up with. She would have to explain that it was done when they showed up on time and couldn't get in. That's the only, she'll have to explain or again bring receipts that they showed up on time and couldn't get in the building. But if they came in late, then they're late. And this was the most important thing that she should have came on time to and decided not to. So Kevin says there's a Fox News Chicago just shared an interview. Is that new? Like a new interview, or is something that she did before? I could look it up and see real quick. I know I wasn't supposed to be on for too long, but let me see if there's anything recent that may have just popped up. Let me see. Okay, she just had the interview. I'm gonna check it out. It was an hour ago. If you guys want to check it out. Let's see.
also serves as the Thornton Township supervisor.
But in the spring, voters will have the chance to elect someone new or give her another term.
Tonight, in an exclusive one-on-one interview, our Nate Rogers gets her side. He joins us live with her message. Nate.
Oh yeah, and this happened an hour ago. So this is before, I'm assuming before she got in trouble. Yeah, she got kicked out.
Yeah, absolutely, Scott and Dawn. Good evening to the both of you. We spoke exclusively to Supervisor Tiffany Henyard about an hour or so ago. She spoke about those trustees continuing to boycott her meetings. She also talked about funds that she believes that taxpayers here are owed. But in terms of tonight's caucus, she calls the process unfair.
Us here at Thornton Township, we always had a primary. Always. We never not had a primary where 10,000 residents come out and express who they want.
In just 2 hours, Thornton Township residents will get to slate their candidate for supervisor, clerk, highway commissioner, and 4 trustee seats. Democratic Committeeman Senator Napoleon Harris is hosting the caucus. Harris is also expected to throw his own name in the hat for supervisor. Tiffany Henyard has been supervisor in Thornton Township for 2 years. She's been criticized for lack of transparency on spending. Monthly meetings have also been stalled as Henyard and the board continue to battle over a vacant trustee seat. Henyard says she will indeed attend tonight's caucus to win support from residents.
Can I ask you a real question? Sure. Is it really worth it? In terms of just everything that you've gone through.
I want to show the youth of today and tomorrow what it looks like to come out of country.
I just want to point out that this is not important, but do you see who's standing there? Hold on a second. Let me see.
Today and tomorrow, show the youth.
Everything.
Hold on.
Can I ask you a real question? Sure. Is it really worth it? In terms of just
You see that guy right there? Oh, you can't see it. Damn it, because I got the thing. Hold on. I want to show you this. It's not that important. Yeah, there you go. I missed this part. That guy all the way right there, that's the stylist. Listen, no matter how chaotic this situation is, and a lot of people are just losing their minds, and this is one of the most like crazy, chaotic situations, but the stylist always making sure that she is the way she looks. I just find that funny.
Everything that you've gone through.
I want to show the youth of today and tomorrow what it looks like to come out of controversy. Yes, y'all done ran my name through the mud and did everything. But guess what? As you pull the third on me, I must grow from it. And I will grow from it because I done went through it, but now I'm going to grow from it.
And of course, we reached out to Senator Napoleon Harris's representatives for comment on tonight's story. We have not yet heard back. Fox 32 will indeed attend both caucuses tonight. There's one caucus for the Republican ticket, a second caucus for the Democratic ticket. In our 9 o'clock newscast, we'll be sure to bring you more information on our exclusive interview with Supervisor Tiffany Henyard. As the latest here in South Holland, Nate Rogers, Fox 32 Chicago.
So, there's going to be, I guess, more stuff coming on. If you are locally in that area, you go probably check it out. I think I'm missing some chats, some super chats. I'm sorry. Doe Eyes TV, appreciate it. Thank you very much, Doe Eyes TV. It's been a long time coming, but I know change is going to come. Definitely, it's happening now. And I think it's another one I'm missing. Did I get all of them? Yeah, I got them all. Carol Wilson, what's going on? Hope everything is going great. I know you're happy. Because this is the beginning. This seems like the beginning of the end for her. So we'll see. And Wi-Fi says, by the way, if you are driving down Assembly Boulevard looking for a sign, they all been removed. Okay, interesting. So you're probably going to see the exclusive, I guess, the interview that's going to be out later tonight. And I will, I think if you're willing to be a betting man or betting woman, most likely she is going to challenge this. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but she's going to challenge exactly what happened tonight. But, talking to you guys and looking through some of the situation, if it's just based on time and the person you want to show up on time and with her group, what else can you do if you don't show up on time? If you don't show up on time, the most important thing that you're supposed to do, the most important moment of your political career, and you had enough people, again, I don't know if that even been possible, that amount of people that was there that all said they didn't want her, to continue to be supervisor, and you couldn't show up on time. I just don't understand it. I mean, I wish it was a little bit more of a clean situation, where there is no room for any kind of, what do you call it? Any kind of technicality, like clean. She lost clean, can't even try to find ways to complain. But people are happy. And I guess we'll see what's going on in the future meetings. I guess, what happens now? It's still got to get a trustee, I guess, to finish out Jerry Jones's spot. But other than that, this is the beginning of the end. I think it's still going to be a lot of chaos, but it looks like that is the end. So on that note, guys, we'll see what happens in the next couple of days. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fallout for what's going on here. I just wanted to pop up instead of just making a video about it, just because there's a lot of questions that I had about how it went down. But you guys say that a lot of this was typical. The one thing she did mention about it was always a primary, it's never been this way. I just want to repeat that one more time because I guess I have to kind of research because I'm not sure about that. But let me see. Just one more thing before we head out.
Us here at Thornton Township, we always had a primary. Always. We never not had a primary where 10,000 residents come out and express who they want.
So I guess she's going to explain more of that, I guess, when it's one-on-one. I wonder what kind of questions he's going to ask. Is it going to be more of a hard hitting? Is it just going to be her talking? So maybe tomorrow we'll look through that one-on-one interview and kind of see what's happening or see what she's saying, do some fact checking to see what she said. Because a lot of times the last couple of meetings or interviews she had with Roland Martin and the fluff one with Angela Lee, she says things, but then we can check because she has thousands and thousands of hours of her talking in a recorded camera that she is not consistent. So we'll check that out tomorrow, perhaps. Maybe we'll go through that. But on that note, guys, I'm sure there's other. That's a good question, though. Actually, I'm sorry. Javar Ellis, can Napoleon be trusted? I don't know. Don't know too much about him. And Kim back said, do you mind doing a 5 to 10 minute video on Napoleon Harris? Sure. Is there anything negative about Napoleon Harris that I should know about? Is there anything that he did wrong? I mean, you could look at a Google search, but we could check it out. If any information, email me. But yeah, I'll check it out. But yeah, so we'll check out some of the stuff that's going to be coming out in the next couple of hours tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of the night, and if you're loving it, enjoy. Pop a bottle. Don't get too drunk, but hang out, have a good time. When you get what you want, celebrate. Those who didn't, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this woman here, she will lawyer up. She already is lawyer up. She's going to fight this, and this is going to be in the court. So then we'll have to all go back and forth on does she have a case? Does she not have a case? So we still have a lot to talk about. Cooking with Frank, let's end it with you. $275,000 down the drain just like that. And plus prison. If I had that kind of income coming in, there's no way I'd be on time for every single thing, especially when that job is on the line. There's no way. I would have had the buses. I would have had space heaters. Y'all would just sit in that car, sit in that van. I would have. The fact that she just thinks I'm gonna show up whenever I feel like it, and she's been doing that ever since the first meeting I've seen. She never comes on time, never. I wonder if she came on time as a trustee. She probably did, but I don't know. But yeah, Tiff is definitely punching the air. So we'll definitely see more of what's going to happen here. Let's see if Max Solomon works his magic. Even I don't think he's supposed to even be a lawyer. This story is just insane. But yeah, now we have a slate of supervisors. Research them. If you live there, make sure you research everyone. Make sure you vote the best, all the information that you possibly have, because it's possible that Henyard, or it looks like Henyard will not be someone you need to pick. So, because she's out. But on that note, guys, enjoy the rest of your night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.